Although Superman fans appear to be devastated by Henry Cavill's decision to step out from the role, things can't be all that bad now, right? You guys, it's official! In 2025, audiences will finally be able to see Superman in his first solo film since 2013's Man of Steel. But exactly what do we know about the movie so far? Come, let's find out together. Okay, so it's official that Safran and Gunn have officially dubbed Superman Legacy the launch of the new DCU, meaning that it is the first film in a new era of DC Studios' output in which the vast majority of films and television shows will follow the same continuity. And yes, it will serve as the first cinematic introduction to the new DC universe, introducing audiences to characters like Supergirl, the Green Lanterns, and many more. Exciting, right? When adapting Superman for the big screen, though, filmmakers can choose from a wealth of source material, including 8 decades worth of stories and numerous versions of the character. But then, which age and version of Superman should audience anticipate seeing represented on screen? For one, all signs point to Grant Morrison's interpretation of the character being the primary influence, where not only has DC been using Frank Quitely's artwork from the Morrison-Quitely All-Star Superman series of 2005 to accompany news of Superman Legacy's announcement, but Gunn himself has shared the book as reading material on social media before, and has also spoken about Morrison being an influence on the new on-screen DCU more generally. Of course, Morrison's Superman isn't limited to just All-Star Superman. Notable examples include their run on Action Comics from 2011 to 2013, which detailed the character's origins and introduced a more defiant side to the Man of Steel, and the more recent Superman and the Authority miniseries. But what is all that legacy in Superman Legacy about? Good question. I love such pop-ups. So allow me to explain. By including the word legacy in a project that is meant to kick off the new DCU, the filmmakers and executives have shown that they are aware of the challenges they face in introducing a new generation of DC to cinema and television audiences. Yet, if the title is a reference to a specific element inside the film, the question naturally arises as to what that element might be. Now, neither we nor James Gunn know too much about the plot of Superman Legacy, as Gunn claimed he was only halfway through writing the film when he made the Gods and Monsters announcement. Gunn's involvement in the picture as both writer and producer has been widely reported, and he has now revealed a major plot point. Gunn has stated that Superman Legacy will not be an origin narrative like the 1978 film and 2013's Man of Steel. So, when this Superman dons his cape and shield to protect the citizens of Earth, it won't be his first time doing so. He'll have done it before. Other renowned DC heroes besides Superman have been cast in the film, which I'll be discussing in a bit, so it seems like this universe already has its share of heroes. But one thing's for sure, James Gunn has made it clear that the story will very much center on Clark and Lois, so don't expect a sleeper Justice League movie. As for its cast and who will be involved, here's what is known so far. We already knew that David Corenswet would portray Superman, but now we know that Rachel Brosnahan will play Lois Lane. Yet that is not all. The roles of Hawkgirl as Isabella Merced, Green Lantern as Guy Gardner, and Mr. Terrific as Eddie Gathegi have also been cast. Not to forget, director Gunn is on record saying that the roles of Superman's arch-enemy Lex Luthor and Clark Kent's pal Jimmy Olsen are still open in the picture. So it's safe to assume that these actors will also appear in the movie. Now, only time will tell if that signals the return of the Justice League. Anthony Carrigan of Barry will also make an appearance as Metamorpho for the first time on the big screen. So there's that. Again, it was obvious and known that on March 15, 2023, James Gunn confirmed via Twitter that he would be directing Superman Legacy, and he did so by explaining to fans his personal connection to that day and to Superman himself. So, what's left? The release date, yes. Well, it'll be on Friday, July 11th, 2025, that a brand new, radically altered Superman will soar into theaters to save the day, as confirmed during James Gunn's address. Meanwhile, its production will start somewhere around January 2024. And since there isn't a trailer out yet, I guess it's best to wait for a while. That said, what is something that you are excited about in particular about Superman Legacy? Let me know in the comments below while making sure you get all your favorite updates by slamming on the bell icon. Take care, and I hope you're as excited as I am for the release.